boy, this is gonna be good, I can tell.
Yeah, you heard it right. This is a breakdown of the United States Code, Title 26, Subtitle C, Employment Taxes. And we are here to learn how to understand employment taxes.
Really?
Yes, really.
Okay, the first thing you need to do is type in your browser uscode.house.gov and it'll bring you straight to this page. And one of the first things that you will realize is that the United States Code is comprised of 54 different titles. And if you're not sure what the United States Code is about, then stop the video and read the white area right underneath the picture of the Capitol. And of course, we're here to focus on only one of those titles, and that is Title 26, Internal Revenue Code. Title 26 is comprised of 11 different subtitles. They range from Subtitle A to Subtitle K. But the one that we will be specifically focusing on today is Subtitle C, Employment Taxes. Subtitle C is comprised of 6 different chapters. They range from Chapter 21 to Chapter 25, with there being a Chapter 23 and a Chapter 23A in between. And we will start with Chapter 21, the Federal Insurance Contributions Act, also known as FICA. Chapter 21 is further comprised of 4 different subchapters. They range from Subchapter A to Subchapter D. In Section 3101, Rate of Tax, under Tax on Employees, we will find the specific and precise language imposing a tax on employees. Section 3101A and B, 1 and 2. There is hereby imposed on the income of every individual or taxpayer a tax. It is underlined 3 times for you so that your eye can catch it quicker. And you can stop the video and take your time reading it for yourself. Under Section 311A and B, we find the same specific language imposing an excise tax on employers. It is underlined twice for your convenience. You will see the same pattern and language play out under Chapter 22, the Railroad Retirement Tax Act. With the same specific language, there is hereby imposed a tax, whether it is imposed on employees, on employee representatives, or on employers. And for the sake of time and brevity, just pause the video and read it for yourself. Next, we have Chapter 23, the Federal Unemployment Tax Act, with the same command imposing an excise tax on every employer. Chapter 23A, the Railroad Unemployment Repayment Tax, follows the same pattern. Again, pause the video and take your time reading it for yourself. Now we come to Chapter 24, Collection of Income Tax as Source on Wages. Chapter 24 takes a slightly different approach. Under Section 3402A1, Income Tax Collected as Source, here you do not find the same language that you found under Chapter 21, Chapter 22, Chapter 23, and Chapter 23A. Instead, what you find is the command for every employer making payments of wages to deduct and withhold upon the wages of the employee.
Oh, that was different.
Again, pause the video, take your time, and read it for yourself. And since the deducting and withholding is done upon the pay of the employee,
Certainly.
under 3401 is the definition section that control the language for the whole Chapter 24. For every definition provided, it starts out with the words, "for purposes of this chapter," meaning Chapter 24. At this point, you have read the command for every employer to deduct and withhold a tax from the wages of the employee. But at this time, I invite you to take your time and read the definitions of employee and employer and compare it to whatever type of work it is that you do here in America to earn a living for the purpose of withholding employment taxes from your paycheck. Lastly, we come to Chapter 25, the general provisions relating to employment taxes, where you will read in Section 3501, collection and payment of taxes. The taxes imposed by this subtitle, meaning Subtitle C, employment taxes, shall be collected by the Secretary and shall be paid into the Treasury of the United States as internal revenue collections. In other words, Chapter 25 sums up the provisions that relate to any taxes imposed or to be deducted and collected under Subtitle C, employment taxes.
Really?
Now I ask you, out of everything that you read under Subtitle C, employment taxes, is there anything that remotely comes close or matches to whatever type of work it is that you do to earn a living in America? In other words, did you read anything into that may apply to anyone else outside of an employee of the United States or the District of Columbia? If your answer is no, then why are you filling out and signing a Form W-4 under penalties of perjury, nonetheless, to have taxes taken out from your pay, when according to the employment taxes, it's only required of an employee of the United States or the District of Columbia?
Boom, boom, bam! Can't you understand that? What the hell is wrong with you people?
Well, which way did it go, George? Which way did it go?
So the next time someone tells you that you have to pay taxes because it's the law, so if you like the content of my video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, share it with everyone you know, and I will see you on my next video.